So what are my thoughts on the Thailand long-term residency visa? I don't think it's great, to be honest. I think the only section that really comes in is probably the pension one. I think if you had the $1 million net worth one, it would be quite obtainable, but then it kind of caveats that with you've got to invest 500,000 in Thailand. Again, as we spoke about before, with the new tax rules coming in January 2024, even if you've got to put that in a bank account, it can be subject to tax because you have a remittance-based tax system. The work from home one, again, they kind of caveat it. I think if it was just quite simple at $80,000 a year, it'd be much more appealing, but having all the caveats with it, etc., makes it a bit more kind of stringent for people and may deter people off. In terms of where it comes in the region, I think it's one of the better ones in the Southeast Asia region. You do see it kind of opening up. It's probably the opposite to what you've seen in Malaysia with the MH2. It's getting more expensive and quite difficult to obtain, so it's kind of pushing a lot of people out. Obviously, Singapore's in a different kind of bracket and looking at a different kind of personnel. So therefore, Thailand's only one of the few options that have this. The Philippines hasn't really integrated one out. It's still their program for retirement. Vietnam, Cambodia, Cambodia has their own version, but it's not that great. And Vietnam is quite restrictive in terms of that. So I think it's, if you're looking to live in Thailand, particularly as a pensioner, this may be an offer that's interesting to you, and you do have kind of $80,000 so currency equivalent coming in income. It's a lot easier than going to, say, Changwatana every 90 days, having to do the report. You do get perks with it. You don't have to put investments into the country, and it's quite easy to obtain. It can take 20 days to get it if you do it through kind of a law firm, etc. So there's my thoughts on it. I hope you found it useful. If you do have any questions, please feel free to email at info@investmentforexpats.com.